Hello again, it's Joey Joe Maguire. I'm tired, Joey Joe Maguire, don't know why. I'm in my favourite local Wetherspoons watering hole. It's the Oyster Rooms, which is in Fulham Broadway Underground Station, first floor, up the escalator, right in front of you. Lovely pub, lovely staff. Typical Wetherspoons. It's actually a Lloyd's Wetherspoons, so it's slightly upmarket. Lovely sunny Indian summers, British Indian summer's day. Taking my jumper off. About to recite my latest poem, which I did in the early hours of this morning, after watching a programme about Bangladesh and how the assassinations of prominent atheist writers by Muslim extremists. No, I said Muslim extremists, which is just way out of order. And I was touched enough to write this poem. And the poem is, If God Exists. I think it's quite self-explanatory. If God exists. In Bangladesh, a secular state, religious extremists preach with hearts filled with hate. Democracy has much to fear from Islamic martyrs threatening tears. They talk of freedoms, condone free speech, but preach hypocrisy upon the streets. As every innocent blogger knows, there are restrictions placed on where they go. Death the punishment for those who blaspheme. Sharia justice must be seen. To be slain by machete, one of many ways to keep the secular beast at bay. As an atheist, I find it hard to understand the hypocrisy of my fellow man, who justifies a murderous sin by announcing fatwas almost at whim. In the name of Allah, in defense of his Lord, he slaughters Kafirs with an unjust sword. But I'm sure that Allah has a mind of his own and doesn't need the help from a mindless drone. It is he who holds the high seat of court. It is he that will seek any justice sought. He will decide for himself who deserves to be slain, as he who creates controls the game. Again, as an atheist, I feel I must speak. Words always come free in the hands of the meek. And just as religion is allowed its voice, every human on earth shall be allowed a choice. If there is a God, I'm sure he weeps whilst witnessing his followers making murderous leaps. And I'm sure he winces from the screams of pain as his precious innocence creations are slain. That's all. If there is a God, let him mete out the punishment, instead of these fanatics. And I'm sure that any good Muslim will turn away from them, I'm sure.